Welcome back, everyone, to RZW Unleashed. As always, I'm Cedric Jones here with my partner, Tommy Tritone Tannenbaum.
Hello, folks.
Welcome back to RZW Unleashed, broadcasting live here on twitch.tv/4044. And let me tell you, we got a good night of matches for you all tonight. Now, of course, last week we had the 4044th Festival of Fisticuffs, where, of course, the champion, Fall Feelings, defended her championship against Skaxis. Did we ever determine what the hell he is?
I don't know.
I just know he came here from Terraria. I don't know what he is. Anyway,
I guess it's weird color, yeah.
But anyway, Skaxis falling to the champion, Fall Feelings. She defends her champion. Tonight, we begin a tournament to crown a new #1 contender. Tonight, we will have the first matches of the first round. To the left-hand side of the bracket, we will have U.S. Grant versus Johnson Jeffrey Johnson. U.S. Grant, of course, had a chance to go for that title in his match against Skaxis. And 3J, of course, being one of the two competitors in the first RZW Championship match. So those two definitely have a lot to prove to each other. 3J, ever since they have been fighting the firing squad, hitting that revelation on all 4 members, winning with Wazda 2 weeks ago. Winning, well, not officially winning, but gaining the moral victory by countout last week at the Festival of Fisticuffs. Both competitors with a lot to prove. And then also, coming up tonight in that tournament, speaking of the firing squad, we have Firing Squad Matt versus Firing Squad Lucas. Firing Squad, all 4 members in this tournament, attempting to become the new RZW champion, hoping to add some legitimacy to their group, who has, I hate to say it, they've certainly been on a downward spiral lately.
This is true. They have once a dominant force in the league. Now really sad losing streak.
Those 4 hoping to bring some legitimacy back to their group, bring the gold home. And next week, looking forward, we will have Firing Squad Isaac versus Firing Squad TJ. And Abraham Yakheimstein against a mystery opponent.
Ooh.
Who
Sounds
knows?
exciting.
Who knows who could be coming to RZW? Who knows who could be showing up in this tournament? But, for now, we will head into the first match of this tournament. U.S. Grant versus Johnson Jeffrey Johnson. We take you to the ring right now. There he is from the far future fighting aliens. U.S. Grant, toughest son of a gun in this business.
Well, maybe not anymore.
It's true. U.S. Grant last week losing to Abraham Yakheimstein in his debut match. U.S. Grant losing to Skaxis in that #1 contendership match. Speaking of streaks that have changed, Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson, the course person themselves, coming in on a hot head of steam into this match tonight.
That's right, Cedric.
Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson with a lot to prove. Wanting to get back. Fall Feelings. Regain the championship they believe they should have won in the first place as the 2 lock up.
Ooh. Grant off to a strong start.
Ooh. Grant with that Hurricane Rana. Grant showing that he is here to change the face that he's been resigned to. Oh!
Grant out of the ring.
Johnson Jeffrey Johnson throwing Grant out. Oh! Johnson Jeffrey Johnson with a sledgehammer. The referee telling him, put it down. Ooh, didn't quite hit Grant with that sledgehammer shot there. That could have really been a game changer here tonight. Grant just picking up and slamming Johnson Jeffrey Johnson. The knee to the back of U.S. Grant. Into the lockup and a power slam. Leg whip to Grant. That camel clutch. course, we've seen plenty of that revelation from Jeffrey Johnson in recent weeks, but the spinal reconstruction. U.S. Grant could be the difference maker in this match, taking out
Absolutely.
the champion Fall Feelings in his debut.
Absolutely.
U.S. Grant on a bit of a losing streak recently, but nothing to take for granted.
Take for granted. I see what you did there. Fourth person in the match.
Also take for granted, Grant also in the match.
Ah. You're a very funny person, Cedric.
So I've been told, but I've yet to find any proof.
That's because there is none.
Thank you, Tommy. Jeffrey Johnson on the offense here tonight, but U.S. Grant throwing them into the corner. Ooh.
Ooh.
Big kicks to Jeffrey Johnson.
Big kicks from Jeffrey Johnson.
And those corner kicks being utilized by both competitors here tonight. Ooh, snap suplex. Grant to Jeffrey Johnson. Big vertical suplex. Running into the ropes thinks better of it. Grant with the power slam. Grant heading up to that top rope, going for that big splash. Oh! But 3J up out of the way, into the ropes. Ooh, thinks better of it. Throws Grant into the ropes. Ooh! Big back body drop, going for the pin. One. Only one.
Nothing.
This match not going to end that easily for Jeffrey Johnson. Oh! Oh, U.S. Grant with a kick in the nuts. Which would normally be illegal, but Jeffrey Johnson doesn't have anything down there, so I guess we're rolling with it.
Yeah. U.S. Grant with a kick in more completely flat stone, I suppose.
That's true. There are no illegal targets on 3J's body. Jeffrey Johnson up to the top thinks better of it. Big vertical suplex, throwing Grant out of the ring. Now, of course, here in this tournament, there must be a winner for every match, so a DQ victory does advance in the tournament.
That's right.
We've seen Jeffrey Johnson is more than willing to get their hands dirty with a DQ victory. Jeffrey Johnson, oh, big drop kick. Ooh, but a high kick to the ear by U.S. Grant.
Both on the ground and up at the same time.
U.S. Grant, elbow to the back of 3J's head and going up to that top rope. Going for that big splash and hits right on the back of Jeffrey Johnson. Picks them up. Oh, Jeffrey Johnson with the elbow. Big slam. Picks up and drops Grant. 3J catching their breath. But Grant staggered. Big headbutt. Snap suplex.
Oh,
flurry of elbows.
To the face.
Absolutely. As this match passes 10 minutes. Oh, U.S. Grant. That big overhead cutter has changed the pace of several of Grant's matches. Oh, big crossbody into the pin. 1, 2, 2.9. U.S. Grant coming the closest to victory in this match.
Ooh.
Fist to the stomach of 3J. A 3J with that big slam. 3J going for the pin. 1, 2, 2.9. Perhaps this Grant got his elbow up. Big lariat.
Oh, an elbow.
Oh, there's that spinal reconstruction from U.S. Grant. This could be the end of the match. Going for that pin.
1, 2, 2.9.
Jeffrey Johnson powering out of that spinal reconstruction. Big clothesline. And into an elbow drop to the face.
Oh, a few punches to the face from Grant.
And that flurry of blows knocks 3J down. Gets up at the top rope.
Oh.
That crossbody again.
One,
This almost did it last time. 2.9. Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson powering out again. Oh! Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson with the spinal reconstruction to U.S. Grant.
1, 2.
Could this be it? Only
No,
2.
not even 2.9.
Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson using Grant's own move against him.
That's right.
Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson showing there are no limits that they will not cross to win this match. Ooh. Grant flips out of that vertical suplex attempt. Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson with the elbow. Knocks him off his guard. Side slam.
Grant up on the top rope.
Big splash. Big clothesline. And that splash again. 3J back up on their feet. Grant throws him into the ropes. Big elbow. That sledgehammer still in the middle of the ring. Will that play a part in tonight's match? As this match rolls on past 15 minutes. With that elbow. Big lariat. Flurry of blows by Grant. 3J off their feet. Oh! But Grant
with the revelation.
Grant hitting the revelation on Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson.
3J recovers immediately.
Didn't even keep them down long enough for the pin. Both competitors using each other's signature moves against them. Both competitors now having hit the spinal reconstruction. We have yet to see the revelation by Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson themselves. That could spell the end of this match if they're able to hit that. Look like diving headbutt from Grant. 3J back up. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Elbow to the face. Grant back up to the top rope.
Oh,
comes
back
down.
up again.
3J got up. Oh, went for the lariat. Missed. Into the ropes and a lariat of his own. U.S. Grant. 3J up out of that splash. Snap suplex. Grant to 3J.
Both taking a moment to catch their breath. 3J back up on his feet, on their feet.
Belly to belly slam from 3J. Both competitors catching their breath. 3J with a strike to U.S. Grant going up on that top rope. Going for a diving elbow. Lands it right in the back of U.S. Grant. Going up top again. Another, U.S. Grant getting out of the way of that flying elbow from Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson. Big back body drop. Johnson,
Both
Jeffrey Johnson.
Catching their breath.
Picking up U.S. Grant and dropping him over 6 feet. Throws Grant out of the ring, perhaps looking for another count-out victory. 3J outside the ring, double axe handle, takes down Grant. The referee counts 20 while both competitors are outside the ring. No one wins.
That's right.
Flurry of blows Johnson, Jeffrey Johnson. This match passing 20 minutes now. Referee's count has reached 13-14.
15 seconds. Grant back in the ring. And 3J
back in the
follows.
ring. This match not ending in a DQ for now. 3J cracking their neck, picks up Grant. Grant with that big overhead cutter. That signature cutter of Grant's. 3J with that back body drop. Grant free falling 6 feet. Grant ducks the clothesline. But 3J with a vertical suplex throws Grant out of the ring.
2. Grant back in.
Right back in. DDT, 3J to Grant. Driving U.S. Grant's head right into that mat.
3J on the ground. Grant up on the top rope.
Big splash. 3J still on the ground. Grant back up to the top. And splash again.
All right. Throwing 3J into the ropes.
3J
3J recovers.
3J with a tackle to Grant. Grant with an elbow to 3J. Grant powering up. That Frankensteiner. Going back up to the top rope. Grant in his element up on that top rope. And that overhead cutter again. Both competitors on the ground. Grant's back up and 3J is back up. Backdrop suplex.
Notice neither of them have gone for a pin in several minutes.
True. 3J with that big vertical suplex. Just trying to hit a move big enough to keep Grant down for the 3 count. Running elbow. Grant back up. Kick from 3J. Puts a stop to that. Into the ropes. Big clothesline. And belly to belly slam. 3J getting most of the offense for the past few minutes here. Oh! But Grant with that snap suplex. Takes 3J off their feet.
Ring. Grant up on the top rope again.
Oh! 3J out of the way. Hyping themselves up. Oh, Grant, spinal reconstruction.
And the pin.
And the pin. One, two. Could this be it?
2.9.
3G powering out of that spinal reconstruction again. Throws Grant into the ropes. Oh, Grant ducks the clothesline. Throws Grant into the ropes. Grant can't block the big boot. That quick fist knocks 3J off balance. Not enough to avoid that belly to belly
up
slam.
On the top rope.
Big flying elbow to Grant. Both competitors on the ground. Grant back up.
Dragging 3J up by the bowling ball holes on the top of their head.
Throwing Grant into that corner. Ooh! One of those kicks in the corner. 3J up to the top rope. Big splash. Taking a little catch their breath. Grant into the ropes. Big boot to the face. Belly to belly slam. Brings Grant down. Grant going for that spinal reconstruction a third time.
The fourth spinal reconstruction hit this match.
Absolutely. Can 3J power out again? One, two,
three.
U.S. Grant advances to the second round of this tournament. 3J putting up a valiant fight, but just could not get there.
Absolutely.
So we bring it back to the booth.
Nearly a half-hour match there.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely fantastic bout between those two here tonight. And now in what will probably be a less fantastic bout, we go to the 4044. So tell me, what have you heard about this division? Obviously, we know that last week at the Festival of Fisticuffs, I admit I lost my temper a little bit. Defeated Matt in his match.
That is right. He was a little bit humbled by his loss, I have to say. You know, but and the yeah, well, it's looking like the entire four is competing to try and turn over the title. So
is that so? I was under the impression that this was a one-on-one match tonight.
Oh, this was a one-on-one match.
That was my impression. Isaac finally getting his chance against Matt.
Oh, yeah.
That is what I very specifically requested of Matt.
This is true. It is true that Matt, being humbled, was willing to accept finally a match from Isaac, being defeated by Cedric. You know, really knocked him down a peg, and he said, "You know what? All right. I guess if Cedric can beat me, even Isaac gets a chance at the title."
Truly a humble guy, that Matt.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Well, we take you, hopefully, not for very long, to this match now. There's Isaac approaching the ring. Out to those lo-fi hip-hop beats to wrestle to.
Yeah, real hype wrestling music.
Here comes Matt, wearing that belt.
A little more of a traditional wrestling entrance there. That music choice.
That high energy rock that Matt loves so much.
That's right. He's got a fire in his belly and he likes it in his music too.
And this match begins. As with that snapmare. Oh! Wait, it almost looked like TJ was over there.
Oh,
and someone else.
TJ over by the corner.
Could it... TJ... Oh!
TJ
and
and
Lucas.
Lucas.
Both. Seems in Isaac's corner tonight. Seems the entire 4044 has had it. And is here to relieve Matt of his championship. But will they be successful here tonight into the test of strength? Matt overpowering Isaac.
All of them jealous of his absolute dominance of their little personal league they've got going.
This, whatever they want to call it, that they have inflicted on us. Let's look at the headbutt to Matt. Going for the pin already.
Not even a 1 count.
I believe referee had to break that up after Matt got to the ropes there.
Isaac really aggressive out of the gate, but Matt also the same, as he normally is. Oh,
Isaac's
Matt out of the ring.
Throwing him out of the ring.
Isaac following, but they're both back in quickly. Ooh,
Matt throwing
Isaac out of the
right
ring.
back out of the ring. Oh, Matt with the poor sportsmanship.
Flipping off both Isaac and the crowd.
Isaac responding with a big slam. Into the lockup. Ooh, knee to the stomach. Matt goes down into that camel clutch. I went for the ropes, but thought better of it. Isaac throws Matt into the ropes. Ooh, big back body drop. Not quite as effective as when 3J does it. Not quite the same distance to fall.
Of course.
Two exchanging blows.
And Isaac goes down first.
Matt going to that chin lock again. Lucas and TJ just watching this unfold. Isaac with that whip around into a punch. But Matt with the DDT. Driving Isaac's head into the mat. That whip around clothesline again. Matt throwing Isaac to the outside for, I believe, the 3rd time this match.
Oh,
Grabbing
Matt
a
with a
steel
chair.
chair. Isaac with a headbutt, though.
Drops it immediately.
Isaac into that figure 4 leg lock.
Matt with the headbutt.
Oh!
Oh!
Matt with the again!
And unfortunately for Isaac, he does not have a Quartz Kendall situation going on.
Isaac certainly felt that. Took that running elbow to Matt. Ooh! Matt blocks the punch, goes for one of his own. The ropes, big clothesline. That whip around forearm. Flurry of punches from Isaac. Taking a moment to catch his breath. Lucas and TJ still watching from the sidelines.
Matt back up on his feet.
Isaac with a snapmare. Ooh, flurry of elbows from Isaac. Now putting Matt in the chin lock. Ooh, again. And again. Matt,
That is the
absolutely.
4th knee to the crotch there.
And a 5th one. Matt, absolutely ruthless tonight.
Matt, it would seem, determined to make it clear to Isaac that if he's going to challenge him, he has to be prepared to take what's coming.
Matt, it would seem, determined after his loss to me last week, determined to hold on to his belt.
Technically, it is a real belt, just not a real championship belt.
I guess that's true.
It does hold up pants. In fact, to my understanding, it was made from a belt bought at the store.
This is true. I believe they went to TJ Maxx.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, that's what I've heard.
Ah, probably wanting to sponsor one of their four's namesake.
Perhaps. RZW, of course, not sponsored, but we could be.
This is true.
If we can get someone besides these four to give us money, then maybe we can stop broadcasting their matches.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
Isaac
is
taking
true.
Matt to the top rope.
It is.
Superplex from the top rope, Isaac to Matt.
Cedric is a complete corporate shill, so if any of you corporations out there want to sponsor us, he will say whatever you pay him to.
It's true. Isaac powering up. Ooh! Discus
Ooh.
clothesline. Or discus forearm, sorry. Big belly to belly slam. Isaac to Matt. And a knee to the back of Matt. And another one. Oh!
Ooh.
Matt, with the I'll think of something, again knocking out Isaac.
I do believe it was named the Big Ol' Tackle.
And we're gonna tell him to change that.
Ah, okay.
Matt with the I'm not calling it the big ol' tackle gets another knockout victory.
That is his, I believe, third knockout victory
That's true.
and fourth victory overall. So that brutal fighting style really working out for him.
It would seem so. The question remains, who can possibly challenge Matt for the title now? Matt has torn through the entire division. Well, I believe you have some inside knowledge about the four of them. You like to talk to them?
I sure will. I will inform Matt that he needs to change his finishing move name once again.
Please do, because I'm not calling it that. Well, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have something that we locked the door, right?
Yeah.
With the big lock
Yes.
and the chain.
Hang on one moment. Okay, done.
All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have something that I don't know how comfortable I'm going to be watching. We have, of course, last week the unexpected return of the actual murderer Shank Mouse.
That is right.
Challenging Wazda. Wazda winning that match, but unfortunately, being grievously injured, Wazda will not be seen on RZW Unleashed for who can say how long.
He'll be spending a while recovering. Unfortunately, let's just hope he can make a full one.
That's truly what we hope. But in retaliation, it seems that Skaxis
That's
has
right.
challenged Shankmouse to a match.
Skaxis displaying the kind of poor judgment that gets people killed.
Hopefully nothing we see tonight. We will try to remain professional tonight now that, since we knew that this was coming, I know I've certainly spent most of today preparing to witness this. So, we unfortunately take you live to this match. Now. Here comes Skaxis. Skaxis with that look of determination.
Scat, from the look on his face, Skaxis knows what he's got coming, but he's willing to try.
Can anyone truly be prepared? Ooh. That music.
Really atonal for Shankmouse's whole
Yeah.
thing that he's got going on.
Music enough to throw anyone off their game. A spray of red as Shank Mouse enters the arena.
Wiping what appeared to be blood off of his mouth.
We all truly hope Skaxis knows what he's doing.
There's no way he does.
And this match begins. Here we go, into the lockup. Shank Mouse with the early takedown. Skaxis throws Shank Mouse to the ropes. Shank Mouse pushing Skaxis to the ground. Big overhand punch. Shank Mouse to Skaxis, but Skaxis with a slam. Don't even know what Skaxis was thinking getting himself into this. But Skaxis so far on the offensive against Shank Mouse tonight. Ooh. Shank Mouse went to the suplex. Skaxis reversing it. Ooh, big overhead kick from Shank Mouse. Skaxis just has to hope to win this match before Shank Mouse pulls out his knife. Big overhand punch. Seems Skaxis rolling through Shank Mouse there. Shank Mouse with the chop. Skaxis throwing Shank Mouse to the outside. Skaxis certainly getting plenty of offense here tonight. Shank Mouse pulling out a steel chair. Skaxis, power slam.
Frankly surprising given how many knives we can assume Shank Mouse has on his person right now.
Absolutely. Skaxis showing a surprising level of offense against the entity that is Shank Mouse. This match, no disqualification here tonight.
Yeah, you may have noticed the referee is not counting.
It's true. Both competitors allowed to stay outside the ring for as long as they desire.
Shank Mouse going for that suplex, being reversed once again. Oh, but there you are.
There we go. Shank Mouse finally hitting that suplex. Ooh, and a sleeper hold on Skaxis. Skaxis powering out. Ooh, Shank Mouse blocking that attack. Shank Mouse getting back into the ring.
Shank Mouse back out and then back in.
Mind games with Shank Mouse. Ooh, that sleeper hold again.
Skaxis powering out once again.
Shank Mouse trying to put Skaxis to sleep one way or another.
Oh, once again
Skaxis,
reversed.
again reversing that suplex. Skaxis seems to perhaps have Shank Mouse scouted here tonight. And again, Shank Mouse without that element of surprise.
Shank Mouse, it would seem, less interested in murder than last time. Perhaps his thirst for blood has been sated for the moment.
One can only hope.
Because he keeps hitting that suplex that keeps failing, and he has not tried to do a stabbing once.
Skaxis with that big dropkick to Shank Mouse. Oh,
there we are.
But there it is.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Skaxis already bleeding. Shank Mouse pulling out that weapon attack. Skaxis with a big headbutt. To the ropes. Big boot from Skaxis. Shank Mouse with side slam. Ooh, Skaxis slam into the mat.
Skax is up on the top rope.
Flying elbow to Shank Mouse. Seen there for a second. Shank Mouse. Oh! Shank Mouse with that big kick. Blood of Skax is all over the ring here tonight. Skax with a flurry of elbows.
Skax is pretty heavily bloodied, but fighting back even more fiercely.
To a Boston Crab. Shank Mouse trying to get to the ropes. Shank Mouse power out of it. This match crosses 10 minutes. Skax throws Shank Mouse out of the ring. Into the corner. Bring Shank Mouse in that trio woe position and repeat it. Kicks to the stomach. DDT to Shank Mouse. Again, Skax is managing to reverse that suplex from Shank Mouse.
That's right.
It's possible that Shank Mouse's small arms just can't pick up.
Another stabbing.
Oh!
Right into the skull.
Shank Mouse. Putting Skax in that sleeper hold.
Skax is powering out again.
Oh, but Skax with that Skax's slam. To the top rope. Flying elbow to Shank Mouse. Skax is down after that big attack. Shank Mouse showing off that athleticism. Big kick. Back of Skax's head. Elbow to the skull. Knee to the gut. Shank Mouse to the top rope. Some sort of 450 leg drop there from Shank Mouse.
And again.
Skax is throwing Shank Mouse into the corner. Shank Mouse not having it. Big running power slam from Skaxis. Big knee to the stomach. Ooh, cutter from Shank Mouse. Gets Skaxis on the ground. Shank Mouse up on that top rope. Big missile drop kick.
Ooh.
Big boot. Belly slam.
Not a single pin attempt yet.
Not yet.
After 15 minutes.
These competitors just focus on inflicting pain on each other. Skax with that running shoulder breaker. Oh, Shank Mouse again.
One.
Oh. Oh.
Truly brutal. And then the hands up in the air as if to claim I didn't do anything wrong. True sociopath.
Ooh. Big kick. Oh, but a drop kick from Skaxis. Takes Shank Mouse down off his feet. Big elbow. Oh, Shank Mouse. Pulling it out again. How is Skaxis still going? And just duck the high kick. Elbow to the back of the neck.
Skaxis, it looks like, powered on pure adrenaline at this point.
Seems so. Skax is probably sustaining several injuries at this point. To the top rope. Crossbody. Shank Mouse kicks him off though. Big chop. Skax is going up to that top rope. To a flying elbow. Match now approaching 20 minutes. Skaxis managing to hold his own in the ring with Shank Mouse. But who knows for how long. Shank Mouse with that cutter again. Taking Skaxis off his vertical base, both competitors back up. Skaxis staggered into the ropes. Big kick from Shank Mouse and a knee to the face. With that bicycle kick from Shank Mouse. Shankmouse seeming to have some sort of wicked fun.
That's right. Shankmouse all over the place here.
Absolutely.
Skax is out for revenge.
Skax is catching his breath. Going up to that top rope again. Crossbody. Seems these competitors have decided this match is not ending until one of them cannot continue or gives up.
That's right. This match passing 20 minutes.
Shankmouse with that cutter. Seems that a simple pinfall is not personal enough for these two. Both missing out on several opportunities to go for the cover. Shankmouse up to that top rope.
Waiting for Staxis to get up.
Missile dropkick. See the blood dripping down Skaxis' face. Big back body drop. Flying elbow. Driving Shankmouse into the mat. Flying elbow. Oh, Shankmouse again.
That is, I believe, the 5th time this match.
So, and here's the 6th. Skax is still continuing somehow. Shankmouse staggered.
Oh. Skax is on the ground.
Couldn't even jump off the ropes. That big knee. Managed to get back on the top rope. These two trading blows. Skax is powering up. Big drop kick. Shankmouse back on his feet, and that big high kick.
Skax is on the top rope.
Big crossbody. And Shankmouse again.
That's number 7. Both catching their breath.
Shankmouse on the ground. Skax is up on his feet. And again.
Number 8.
This match passing 25 minutes. Skax is barely holding on.
Really brutal.
Skaxis wanted this match. As we can see, Skaxis seems to have been ready for Shankmouse.
He had to know what was coming.
Could Skaxis somehow come out of this the victor? And even if he does, how long until he can compete again in RZW? Throwing Shankmouse right onto that chair. Dodging that attack. Running shoulder breaker.
Shankmouse really brutally beating on Skaxis.
Absolutely. That bicycle kick right to the back of the neck. Big DDT. This competitor's just trading big moves. Oh, and there it is
Number
again.
9.
match crosses
Shankmouth.
30 minutes. Over a half
Shankmouth
hour
bringing down
war
Skaxis and then
between these
dragging
two.
him back up again.
For anyone just tuning in, Skaxis here has challenged Shankmouse after Shankmouse putting Wazda in the hospital. Wazda not going to return for quite a while.
That's right.
And who knows how long it'll be before Skaxis can compete again after this grueling war against Shankmouse. These competitors not going for pinfalls. This match will not end until one competitor cannot continue or gives up.
Oh. And that's number 10.
And with stabs like that, how long before Skaxis cannot continue?
And 11. Really, frankly, incredible that Skaxis is still going at all.
Absolutely. Skaxis with the drop kick. Takes down Shankmouse.
Ooh.
Diving leg drop. Skaxis big vertical suplex.
Shankmouse hasn't gone for a sleeper hold since those 3 at the very beginning of the match. It would
True.
seem he's gone past the point of a friendly victory.
Skaxis side slam. Cutter from Shankmouse. Ropes. Ooh, Skaxis blocked the super kick. Do another cutter. Skaxis slam.
Ooh.
Shankmouse into the mat.
Skaxis up on the top rope.
Going for that elbow drop.
Not trying to hit the pin.
Skaxis. Or Shankmouse,
Oh.
sorry. Oh.
And that makes a full dozen stabbings.
Shankmouse just not stopping. That bicycle kick. These two with an absolute war
Ooh.
here on RZW Unleashed tonight.
Ooh. Shankmouse really brutally wailing on Skaxis. Skaxis fighting back viciously.
Absolutely. Shankmouse with that leg from the top rope again.
Oh.
Shankmouse again.
Lucky number 13.
Skaxis just will not stop. Neither competitor even trying to win this match right now. This is personal.
There's no way this match doesn't end in a knockout. And the Skaxis
Skaxis
slam.
slam.
Both of them pausing for breath.
Big cutter from Shankmouse. You can see the blood of Skaxis all over this ring now. Big missile drop kick to the back of Skaxis.
Oh, but a couple of elbows from Skaxis. Skaxis on the top rope.
Big elbow. That running shoulder breaker. mesmerizing each other.
The match has passed its 40th minute.
Skaggs with that drop kick. Both competitors starting this match with several holds on the other, not even attempting those now. Ooh, again.
Number 14. Someone really needs to put a stop to this before someone dies.
Absolutely. That big bicycle kick. These two just going to war here tonight.
Oh, Skaggs is out of the ring. Shankmask follows.
Ooh.
And stabbing number 15.
Oh. Skaggs' slam on the outside.
Oh, and another return suplex.
Both competitors down. This fight now taking place solely on the outside of the ring.
And they're
Competitors
back in.
back in. I don't know about you, Tommy, but I don't know how much more of this I can watch.
Oh no, absolutely not.
And-
I mean, there's
Oh, again.
number 16. There's no way Skaggs has much blood
No.
left, honestly.
Oh. Skaggs is up to the top rope. This match, 50 minutes of all-out war between these two. And another stab.
That's number 17. Alrighty, yeah. Ah. If this match goes much longer, we might want to cut to another arena.
Yeah, if this match goes much longer, I think the commissioner is going to have to come put a stop to this here tonight. These two absolutely ignoring any chance of winning this match, just trying to inflict pain on each other here tonight. See Skax is barely holding on right now. I don't know if he can take one more stab from Shankmouse. Oh!
And number 17.
And Skaxis. I'm sorry we had to cut the camera there. Skaxis.
Mm-hmm.
This absolutely brutal match.
Horrible. That's...
In what I believe we all considered the worst possible outcome, Skaxis, it seems, has passed out in the middle of the ring from blood loss. Can't be sure if Skaxis will ever be able to wrestle again. Oh. I'm truly sorry for what everyone had to witness here tonight. But unfortunately, the show must go on, despite everything happening here tonight. One more match here tonight. The final first round of champion to be crowned. The number one contender to Fall Feelings' championship. We take you now to a different stadium.
That's correct.
Where Matt and Lucas, in a clean ring without all the blood of Skaxis, will be fighting to win that honor. We take you now live. Here he is, Matt of the Firing Squad. And one of his partners, Lucas. He's four. Firing Squad. An absolutely dominant force here in RZW. But not lately. Lately, these four have been on a bit of a downward spiral, losing matches to Skaxis and Wasta, losing to Johnson Jeffrey Johnson. And they stand here tonight, looking to take on each other for an opportunity at the crown. Into the lockup. Seen wrestlers with similar names enter the ring before, but never we've seen two competitors who look quite this familiar, or like quite this similar, even dressing the same.
That's right.
So forgive us if we, the commentary team, have some trouble with this match, especially after what we just witnessed here tonight. Matt flipping out of that suplex attempt. Backdrop suplex to Lucas. Ooh.
Oh. Dirty shot from Matt. Oh, and another one.
Another dirty shot from Matt. Unlike the 404 match, this is of course an officially sanctioned match. If Matt hits two more of those, that will be a disqualification, and Lucas will advance to the next round of the tournament.
Oh, Lucas throwing Matt out of the ring. And they're both back in.
Competitors on the ground.
Oh,
Ooh, and there's
that's a
number
third
4.
dirty shot.
Is that 3 or 4?
I counted 3. I might be wrong.
I believe that is number 3. Looks at that figure 4. Ooh. Rear neck breaker from Lucas. Up to the top rope with that. Oh! Matt getting out of the way of that flying.
Ooh, Lucas up to the top rope.
And big splash to Matt. Now with that DDT.
Oh!
Ooh, a number
and a
4
fourth
from
dirty
Matt.
shot.
A reminder, if the 5th one of those is hit, that will be a loss for Matt, and Lucas will advance to the next round of this tournament. Lucas crossbody from the top rope. A little frazzled here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Out with that elbow. Could it be that perhaps these two have some sort of agreement that Matt's going to get himself disqualified?
It is possible.
I wouldn't put it past these 4.
If they were, you'd think that 5th shot would happen soon.
We will see what happens with that side slam. Now that elbow knocks Lucas down.
Ooh, Matt off the ropes.
Oh, Matt,
Oh.
technically still a punch.
Technically still a punch.
That is, I believe, technically still a punch from Matt.
That's right. He has, it would seem, a pair of brass knuckles hidden inside his vest.
Oh, Lucas with some flippy shit.
Oh.
I believe he calls that. Elbow from the top rope. This match passing 10 minutes. Oh!
Oh!
Again, technically
still a punch.
Drop toe hold from Lucas. Flying elbow to back of Matt. Matt putting Lucas in that trio woe position. Big boot.
"13 minutes have passed and not a pin attempt yet."
Indeed. What are these two up to? Flying elbow from Lucas. Oh!
Ooh.
Lucas with some equally flippy shit. I dodged that.
Ooh, Matt taking a few hits. Lucas up on the top rope. And an elbow.
Lucas up to the top rope. Oh, Lucas with a headbutt though. And a flying elbow. Matt back on his feet, staggered. Lucas with that drop toe hold. Face of Lucas.
That's right.
With the roll up, not with a kick out though. What are these two up to here tonight?
Ooh, Lucas throwing that out of the ring.
Wait, why is the referee not counting?
That's a good question.
Matt with the brass knuckles, technically still a
Ooh.
punch.
The referee is not counting. Does that mean this is a no DQ match?
This is not a no DQ match. Could the have the firing squad paid off the ref?
It is possible.
Firing squad have paid off the ref, and that makes this match null and void. Lucas with some flippy shit on the outside. That technically still a punch. Matt back in the ring. This match approaching the end of our scheduled time here on twitch.tv/4044. It has not yet come up in any of the matches we've had, but if the main event breaches our time limit, the match ends in a no contest.
Yeah.
These two tearing each other apart. But can one of them pick up the victory before it's too late? Running into each other, both men on the ground. Lucas up to the top rope. Lucas throwing Matt back to the outside. Double axe handle. Lucas pulling out a steel chair. And some flippy shit again. Matt pulling out those brass knuckles again. Into steel rails. These two not even attempting to get back in the ring. Oh, there we go. Matt back in the ring. And out of the ring and back in the ring. DDT up to the top rope.
Top rope.
Elbow drop. Ooh. I believe he calls that the deadly go-round.
Both stopping for breath.
At this rate, with only 2 minutes remaining in our scheduled time, it's possible this match will end in a draw. At which point, U.S. Grant, the winner of the other match, will advance to the finals of this tournament.
That's right.
Seems these two have just come out to waste everyone's time. That's the firing squad for you. Lucas with some flippy shit.
Really, once again, not a great showing from the from the firing squad.
Absolutely. Seems they've just come out here to waste everyone's time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Matt, technically still a punch.
Only 1 minute left. Somebody better go for the pin.
These two, truly a disgrace to the business. Even with only 30 seconds left in this match, these two not even showing the decency to attempt to pin.
That's right.
And this match, it seems, is going to end
Yeah.
in a no contest.
They only have 5 seconds left to end this. And the
I'm
pin
afraid.
can no longer be completed.
I'm afraid that is all the time we have here tonight. This match ending in a no contest. U.S. Grant advancing to the finals. As always, I'm Cedric Johns here with Tommy Tritone Tannenbaum. We are deeply sorry for the disgraceful behavior we have witnessed tonight, as we bid you